Tell her you're late. Are you wet? I don't feel anything.
It's after lunch and I'm just trying to get her to.
Here, where's Dax?
Here, go sit down, Mom. I'll cover you up. Yes, I'll cover you up. You won't move. There he moved. There he moved, Mama Ruru. I will get you all covered up. Let me get Mom all covered up. What? What? Yes, that's yours.
That's right.
That's yours, Mom. That's all yours. Okay. Okay. Here, we'll push it back so you can so you can relax.
But you have to.
Huh?
This.
Yeah, it's going the right way, Mom. It's going the right way. It's going the right way. Hi, everybody. I'll be right with you. I got to get Mom settled. She did not want to settle.
And I thought you wanted to use.
Yes, you may, Mom. There's your tissue. There's for everybody. There you go, Mama Ro. Okay, guys. Let me get Mabel out. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Had to get Mom settled in. Hello, Natalie. Yes, I am. I'm having a very lovely day, actually. It's hot, but I'm having a very lovely day. How are you? Jeremiah, get off of Grandma now. This is the only thing about this is she doesn't always like him on top of her, and he likes to get on top of her. So I'm kind of like,
How come this is down so clear?
huh?
It's good. They got it on cold.
They got it on cold.
Well, here it is. Yes.
Okay.
Look over.
I'm doing fine now. Well, Mom, we need the air conditioner on. It's 88 degrees today. This is what I think of the weather today, guys. Oh, no. Your air fryer broke. Oh, no.
What's wrong?
You see, I don't have an air fryer, but I hear they're pretty cool. I just want to get used to a crock pot.
I just want to get home and never have to move it.
Okay. I'm just going to sit here and just like chill out for a while. I need to chill for a while, as you can see. Yeah, I know. My sister-in-law has one, and she tells me all the time that her crock pot, well, she has a crock pot, but she also has an air fryer, and she loves her air fryer. The only thing is I don't want to have to pay $100 and some to get an air fryer with a door, because the air fryers with the door act more like the ovens, from what I hear, than the other kind. And where I get like where I look for stuff like that, it's a place called Rose's Discount. It's like a downscale Kmart, discounted Kmart type thing, and store, and we we get a lot of stuff from there. And the air fryers there are like super cheap, like $50, you know, but they don't have doors to them.
Yeah, this is what pisses me off.
What?
I come up here, I can give things home to everyone
What?
that needs it. You always treat me like a piece of shit.
Mom.
Don't tell me you don't, because it does.
Okay, we are not going to. We're going to focus. So anyway, the air fryers with the doors, they say, are better. I don't know. I know that they're handy. But anyway, I am waiting for Deetra to get here.
Yeah.
We do have a good update.
Down there, she'll keep you nice. Go down there, baby.
That's Jeremiah wants to be up with Mom. He does not want to be down here on the floor or near me. He'd much rather be on the blankets. See, I don't know why, but even on a day like today, which is like really warm, he wants to be on top of blankets. So anyway, he had to get off of me earlier today, which he was not happy with. Okay, I'm going to feed Miss Mabel right now. I need time just to sit. I am waiting for Deetra to get here. I don't want to tell you guys how her test went until she gets here. I'm hoping she gets here soon. She knows we're live at 1, so she knows that I was going live at 1. But I want to wait till she gets here. I want to tell you guys so bad, but I want to wait till she gets here. Because it was just, I'm waiting for her to get here. I hope she gets here soon, because wait till you hear her news. I was like, anyway, I told her that I would be, I told her that I would, I think she told me on Instagram, she did. So you know that they couldn't even find the lump. That we're going to give all the praise, honor, and glory where it goes, and that is to God. Because God took that lump away from her. He healed her. He took it away. And it was nothing short of a miracle. I am just so happy for her, Natalie. I am praising God today for her and with her, that they could not find that lump. That when they had to test her several times and they couldn't find it. It's scary when you have to go in for a test, especially one that they're looking for cancer. And, then all of a sudden they look at you and they say, we can't find it.
Why?
Oh, they couldn't find Deetra's lump. They couldn't find her lump.
Where did it happen?
God healed it. God took it away. Jesus healed it. He took it completely away. He gets all the praise, honor, and glory for that one. He gets all the praise, honor, and glory. Yes, praise the Lord. Natalie, I know she's relieved. She's more than relieved. She's probably like just sitting there just thinking, I hope she gets here soon. I want to see how she's doing now, because I haven't talked to her on Instagram yet. But anyway, because I couldn't do I felt really bad because I couldn't do a live prayer video for her today, because of the fact that she was going in at 9:45 their time, and 9:45 your time is 4:45 a.m. our time, and nobody would have wanted me to try to pray that, because I was just out of it. At 4:45 this morning, I was like barely eating breakfast. I was so tired. That's why I said TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. We are at the time of it's Friday. It is Friday. And it wasn't even that long of a week. It was like 4-day week. And for us anyway, because Steve didn't have to work on Monday because of Labor Day. But it was still a long week. I know Steve will be happy when work is over in an hour. Well, now in about 22 minutes, when he gets off for the weekend. I know he will be happy, because they had work one day, no work the next day. It goes from having work to having no work. And so I know he is very, very happy that, anyway. And today, guys, I got the baby's fall clothes out. I got in the boxes and got her fall clothes out. Okay, hold on. This is Deetra, guys. Okay, this is D. Let me go on here really quick.
My face with that guy here.
Oh, you want me to? Okay, guys, let me do this. I just wanted to.
Can I take my whole outfit now?
Yes.
all lighting.
Yes.
That was mine when I was a kid. Over on this side, the whole thing's white.
Let me see. It wants me to chat, but I don't want to chat.
Here's the refrigerator.
Okay.
Right here, back to it. And one has nothing with the fish. And the other has with the
Okay. She should be here shortly, guys. She's looking for it. But anyway, we what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did get my fall socks done. Hey, Deetra, we are all praising God with you today. How you doing since the test is over? Oh my goodness, that was nothing short of a miracle. That was just like, oh my gosh. You know, that was God. We need to just pray and thank him and give him all the praise, honor, and glory today for what he did for you. Because what a testimony. What a testimony of God. I mean, what a testimony of what God can do. I mean, it was just when you told me that, I was just like, when I saw that, I said, oh, a miracle. I was just like, this is a miracle. So we are all happy for you and praising God with you today and giving God all the praise, honor, and glory for what he did. It was definitely a miracle that they could not find that lump today.
What did they find?
A lump.
A lump?
They were looking for cancer and they couldn't find it. They couldn't find her. She wasn't sick anymore because Jesus healed her, Mom. Jesus healed her. Healed Deetra. She's like, okay.
Nothing's okay.
So anyway, she's like, okay. But anyway, that is not, I mean, that's amazing. She even did a mammogram as well because 3 doctors had felt it, but the mammogram showed nothing. That is God. When you do a mammogram and they can't find it, then that is God. When 3 doctors said, yes, it was there, and then one can't find it, that's God. That's what we prayed for. That's what we asked God for, is that it wouldn't be there. What a miracle. He answered. He said, that's right. Yes, I will go get you. Do you want me to get you the flawless thing for our faces? Yeah. I mean, I know everyone was praying for you, but you know what? It was we prayed, but God did the work. God did the work. And what a miracle. God touched you, he healed you. I mean, you know, you don't hear very many stories, very many praise reports of people who go, I mean, you hear them all the time, actually. What? That, you know, that God just healed somebody from something, you know? That's what God does. I mean, you know, I don't want to hear that today there's no miracles. Just sit back and let God. Let go and let God. Okay, Mom, I'm going to sit here for a little while, okay?
And on my leg. Right?
Okay, that means you will have Jeremiah, Madeline, and Mabel. And I want Mabel for a little while, guys. We're having a power struggle over who gets the babies in this house. I mean, I am amazed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, couldn't you feel his presence very, very strong? I mean, let me tell you something. The Lord shows up. He's never early. I always say this, you know, God is never early, but he's never late. The Bible says that he will never leave us nor will he forsake us. And in some of our darkest times, that's when he carries us. And I can tell you that 3 years ago when I was going through that, well, no, 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago when I was going through that because I went through that in 2023. No, in 2023 or 20. I can't remember now. 2023. Well, we're human. Teacher, we're human. We doubt.
Where did you get
But he understands that.
Look.
You know, God understands. Huh? You bought that.
I bought it.
No, I bought it.
I was going to say, this way.
I don't know who made it, Mom. I got it from a thrift store.
Where?
I got it from a thrift store. I got that from Goodwill. She's talking about this, guys. She loves this arrangement right here. So, anyway. That I got from Goodwill. But, you know, we're human. You know, look at, I'm thinking of the story of when the storm came up and the wind and the waves started blowing. They were in the boat. The disciples were in the boat with Jesus. And Jesus had fallen asleep. But then the storm started and the waves started and the wind started. And the rain was coming down and it was bad. And they were like, teacher, teacher, wake up. Well, she's a little bit closer to you, Deetra, than I am. But I was praying for you this morning. I was praying for you this morning.
To do what?
I was thinking of you at that time. I said, okay, it's 4:45, and I was praying for you. And I was anxiously awaiting you telling me. I was anxiously awaiting the update. And I don't know. I just had a peace about it. And I think I know why now. Because you
went out to check, and she bought me.
You know, I just couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. I just couldn't do it live because it was 4:45 a.m. here. Most people are in bed. Most people, I think, were still in bed. It's just us crazy people whose husbands have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I'm thinking of, you know, you were saying doubting, you know, we all doubt. We're human. Look at the disciples. See, I can tell you that my sisters didn't even, my sisters didn't even ask about how I was doing. They didn't even ask. So, yeah, I get it. You know, but I was anxiously awaited. See, we're like a family here. I was anxiously awaiting. I wanted to know how you did. And I am just praising God. I am like, God never ceases to amaze us. You know, and even when we doubt, and I don't want to make this a sermon, but I am thinking about when the storm came up and Jesus was in the boat with the disciples and he was sleeping and the storm was there and the wind and the waves and they panicked and they woke him up. Teacher, teacher, teacher. He woke up and he was like, he calmed the wind, he calmed the waves. And then he looked at him and he was just like, you know, mm-hmm. That's how it is. That's how it is at times, teacher. That's exactly how it is with family sometimes. You know, I mean, I was up at 4:45 praying for you. I wanted to make sure that you knew that God's presence was going to fill that room for you today. And I was so concerned. What? No, he's just Jeremiah's just laying there. Jeremiah's laying there. but we are praising God. We're going to have to do a prayer of thanks. I'm sorry, but God gets all the praise, honor, and glory. And even when our faith falters, God is still faithful. I mean, I can tell you there were many times I looked in the mirror and I succumbed to the idea that I had breast cancer. And I mean, they went so far as to do a biopsy on me. And when it came back negative, it was like, I know
Who's that? Can you pull
the
that
relief that's there. Oh, I'm so glad they let Jim into the room. I'm glad he was a support for you. I really am. I'm happy he was a support for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know, Jesus, I should get out my Bible and read what he said. But you know, they faltered in their faith. I mean, here are the disciples, the ones who would pray over people and they would be healed, ones who were going to lead people to Christ. You know, eventually, you know, you had Peter, you had Matthew, you had James, you had all these disciples that were with him. And they had Jesus right there. And they could not believe. So anyway, today is definitely, we are definitely praising God. But today is definitely TGIF too. So we can thank God it's Friday. If more people would come in, we could play a trivia game or play a game or something. We could do something. Everyday church slave. That's when God uses you, when your life becomes uncomfortable. But anyway, it's just like, oh my gosh, that was a praise. That is a praise. I keep saying that because I am just glorifying God. I mean, he gets all the praise, honor, and glory for that. There was no other way except by his stripes and in Jesus' name that we are healed. It's by his stripes and in his name that we are healed. And we are made whole. That's what he does. You know, I don't know. But I know it had to win an experience. I mean, I don't know what it's like over there. With like your mammograms and scans and stuff like that. I don't know how they work that. But it was good they let Jim in the room. They would not let Steve back in the room with me. So, but anyway, not to mention we're praising God for what happened, what for you. We're also thanking God that today is Friday. I'm waiting for Tammy to start her Thankful Friday tag again. I know she's going to start it probably. That's a fall tag, so I would think she would have started it today, but no, I don't think she did. I don't think she started it today. I know that Thankful Friday tag is starting up soon. Okay, let's see. Where do I go? Yeah, that was God. Nothing short of a miracle. I mean, it was by his stripes and in his name, Deetra, that you were healed. It was all the praise, honor, and glory goes to God, goes to the Lord. That's what he does. And he surprises us. Just because 3 doctors felt it doesn't mean that, 3 doctors told you they felt it. So you knew it was there.
Where? Who? What kind of this?
Oh, Deetra had a lump in her body. A doctor felt the lump and did a test. And once they did the test, they found out she didn't have a lump after all because God healed her. The medical science will try to tell you that it probably was never there, but it was there. God just took it. And he's in the business of miracles.
Who?
Just like I said, he is the great physician. He is the greatest physician of them all. And the way I see it is he did surgery on you without you having to go through surgery. It was just like, okay, now it's gone. And when God does the surgery, it's gone. Because he is the great physician. I know I'm putting it in that term, but we're just praising God with you today, Detroit, because this is just such a miracle. The fact that you had that lump and now you don't, that is only God. I know I keep saying that, but this makes my Friday. That's right. He is the greatest physician of them all. And, I just think that, yeah, you could think that. I remember when they thought I had breast cancer. I had to go for more of a I had to go for more of a test than you did. They actually made me go for a biopsy. Um, because what they saw on the scan they didn't like. And I can remember that week in between looking at my body and just screaming at it and crying. And, I just had to sit down and I had to say, okay, God, we're human. Dietrich, we are human. We are human. I'm sure Natalie will even say we're human. And we do. We do falter in our faith. You should see the amount of times that I was terrified. I was terrified. I would look at my body and scream at it. I would cry, and it was terrifying. Now, Karen was with me and she went in the room with me. So that helped me a lot. But I knew that God was there. His presence was there. And it was not easy waiting for those test results either. We had to wait. I believe I had to wait like 3 days. I had it done on was it a Thursday or a Friday? I can't remember. I had it done on Thursday or Friday. And I think it was a Friday. And then I had to wait all weekend. And then like Monday or Tuesday, they called and said that the results were in. They weren't supposed to be in for like 5 to 7 days or something. But when it comes to like the cancer screenings, apparently the lab kind of like prioritizes them. Yeah, you see, I couldn't wait for mine because my results, now I will tell you that I got the mammogram results. They did call me with them. The first mammogram results. The second mammogram results I had right away because I had to go right from the second mammogram that they took me in for right after that. Because my first mammogram that they called me back in. They had to look at that. Then they made me wait because they said you're going to have an ultrasound now. So I had to go have an ultrasound, and that's when the doctor came in the room and said, "You're going to have a biopsy because there's something definitely there is something there."
This is new.
There was definitely an area of concern.
Until we taken
For him to come in there and say you have to have a biopsy, there had to have been an area of concern. Yeah. So I had to go wait for my first mammogram results. Then my second mammogram results, I did not have to wait for because we were deciding whether or not we were going to send me for an ultrasound. Then they sent me for the ultrasound right away. They just took me down the hall for an ultrasound. Then that's when I had to go and schedule a biopsy appointment for a week later. So, yeah, it was pretty scary waiting. It really was.
Where did you find it at?
Where did I find it at?
Yeah.
They found it in here, Mom. They found it someplace where you don't want to find lumps. You know, you want lumps in your mashed potatoes, not in your body. And, you know, they took the biopsy and I had to wait. I had to wait a weekend for the results. They sent me home. I had to what? Okay.
That way you can touch it off.
Yeah, you see, that would have been terrible if you had to wait.
You go right to the
Because I can tell you that was not a good feeling. And I spent all weekend wondering, is my life going to change drastically? Am I going to be sick all the time because I have to go through chemotherapy and radiation? Am I going to have to, you know, what's going to happen? And of course, I have my doom and gloom alter who really feels like, you know, she was giving me not so good news. So, you know what, guys? I gotta fix this. There. There. Now I fixed it. Now you guys can see me better. Guys couldn't see me real good, could you? Because there was like something here. Well, I got that away. But it was scary. And actually, I didn't have to wait as long as we thought I had to wait for the results. And when she called, I saw the number, and I remember thinking, no, I could pick up this phone and my life could be changed forever.
I don't like those big.
I mean, I could find out I am very sick and not even know it.
I'd like to be able to.
And okay, Mom. And so when I picked up the phone, you know, I had to sit down. I could not stand up. And she said everything was fine. I'm like, oh. You know, it was kind of like a relief.
Who is it?
The nurse, when she called me and told me I didn't have cancer, that was like a relief. What?
When I went into the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
I stayed, and something came up with having to go in to make a hospital that you can do for him. Just the fact that I had it completely.
Okay.
This was
Mom's been. Mom. Yeah. Today's been. Anyway, today we had lunch. We had subs for lunch today, guys. And so anyway, hold on. Mom was talking. Sorry, guys. I'm like at a loss now. Yeah. See, you didn't have to wait. We had to wait. We have to wait over here. It's a good thing I wasn't in the hospital, because if they found it and I was in the hospital, then I would have had to stay in the hospital until they got the results. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here, guys. I'm like, I had a week. I had a very busy week. And last night, we went for our haircuts. I came home.
Can you stop a second?
What?
Who is it that you're talking about? I never even got to find out who you're selling to. You can sell for anyone.
Oh, Mom, I'm talking to them on here. I'm talking to them on here. We're on live. We're on a live YouTube video. On a live, and she's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, I'm talking to you guys. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I came home after getting my haircut last night, and I did all the fall clothes. Yeah, it. You should thank God you didn't have to wait. Yeah, you see, waiting for the results can be the worst part. I agree with Natalie. Waiting can be horrible. I mean, the things that were going through my mind of what they were going to find, it was just, I couldn't even have Hannah in the room with me. I had Hannah with me. Or did I have Mabel? I had Mabel with me. I had Mabel with me. I couldn't even have her in the room. I believe it. I tossed and turned. I remember I would toss and turn. I tossed and turned though for an entire week. I couldn't sleep for that entire week between finding out I needed the biopsy and having the test done. So I believe you couldn't sleep. I bet you are tired today. You're probably going to be in bed early tonight. No, I'm tired. I'm tired and I slept. I'm tired and I did sleep. But then again, I got up and I did things today. So not a whole lot. One of the things that my altars like is order. And so what I have to do every fall, it has to be every fall, I order the house. I like get the house in order. Well, my mommy cave still is not in order, and I've got to do that. I got to get my mommy cave in order. Yeah, because at least that rash will go away. You know? So when do you start on the drip? You start on the drip now, don't you? Since you couldn't start until after today. So now you can start it. Now you can start it. Sorry, guys. I am like really yawning. What? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Mom. The 6th of October. That's like a month away. Why aren't they treating it? I thought that they were starting that like right away. Like right away. Like that they were starting it like. Do they not do that over there? With the National Healthcare System, I guess they schedule them. I would have thought they would have had it scheduled already, like for like next week or something. Okay. Okay, Mom. Oh, okay. Kind of like.
They didn't stay in to show what was wrong. They just banged what they could, and they told her something. Then I came out and I just told her something that was wrong. And I'm tired of lying here as I go to that finish. And I've got tomorrow. She was not from
Okay.
I asked her to take, and she was one.
Sorry.
Look here.
I see her.
Oh, give her a me.
I see her. So they take blood work first. Okay. And then, yeah, you might start it sooner because your doctor might say, okay, everything's fine. So let's get you in, get this moving and get your rash taken care of. You know, that's the next thing we have to pray for.
Who's that for? I want the baby. Is that it?
Oh, wow. So you get 3 treatments in a week.
Yeah, I work.
How many weeks? How many weeks is that though? Hold on, let me see. How many weeks is that?
What is she doing?
Wow. That is amazing. Now, do you have to go to the doctors? Do you actually, sorry, I'm out of it right now. Do you actually have to go to the doctors for that? Or do they come to you so you can be at home? Because 3 hours is a long time to sit. I put in a good movie and sit there and watch the movie. Oh, wow. So you have a 9-hour drip. That's a long time.
What's that?
I hope you need to take stuff to do. Pop on a live. Pop on a live and we'll entertain you. Right, Natalie? We'll entertain her.
Did you say no a lot?
No, I said pop on a live.
Look,
9 hours is a long time.
look.
I know, Mom. I will put the tape around it.
Hey, hey.
Wow. That's a long time. So 9 hours, 3 days a week.
Heavy plastic.
That's your entire week.
Well, just for you.
That's like an entire day, an entire week.
On bone. You can go on bone.
Are you gonna have any side effects from it? Are you gonna have any side effects from the strip?
I was just there with the kids.
Yeah, I can see that.
The day before, a couple of weeks before that, I had him on.
Once a week. Okay.
Yeah. So, I just,
Okay. Now I'm getting a clearer picture of what they want to do, what they're doing. But God can heal that rash too. You work the miracle with the lump. Just believe that He can heal that rash and you won't have to be on that drip for very long.
what, like this?
You know?
What are you talking
Huh?
about?
No. I'm talking about it's to counteract. Okay. Well, you don't have, the steroids. You guys have to see this. You got to see what Mom's doing. You guys have to see what Mom's doing. I think it's funny. Okay, Mom, go for it.
I went for it. Right there it is.
Yeah, that'll help. Oh, now she's not doing it. Now she's not doing it. It's like this.
I will
Things
pop
like this.
the picture.
It's like this. She's like, huh? I know somebody just coming on is gonna go, huh? Why is that crazy person doing this? She's doing this with her feet. Huh?
Who's doing that?
I am. I'm a crazy person doing this, Ma. Look.
Well, say here's the crazy one you never hear.
Anyway, we're celebrating. You know, we're not just celebrating your news teacher. We're celebrating like the fact that it's a Friday. It's the weekend.
And it's no good.
It's this. We're celebrating the fact that it's the weekend. I know I keep saying that. But, you know, it is such a relief to me when the weekend comes around. Although I will say that, you know, I like to get stuff done on the weekends too. And I am only giving myself to get my mommy cave done. Okay? Guys, you should see this room. It's a total disaster. She went in there. She went in there right after lunch before I came on here. She went to the bathroom and she came out. When she came out, she went in the mommy cave and she was like, this room is a
I
disaster.
was told I could go there. So I went.
This room is a disaster. And I'm like, I know, Mom, I'm working on it. So here's what I'm doing. I want you guys to hear this. I am literally, yeah, the joys of working, right? Now Steve doesn't have to work. So we are just like, it's TGIF Friday because Steve doesn't have to work. Now, there might come a time when they will start mandatory Saturdays again, but their department isn't even working because they'll have work one day, then the next day they won't have work, then they'll have work, then the next day, like yesterday, they had work, but the other side didn't. Like the other side didn't have work, but they did. It like goes back and forth. Like one side will have work, then the other side won't. Then that side will have work, and then his side won't have work, and they'll keep going like this, back and forth, back and forth. So it is definitely TGI Friday. It is definitely, thank God it is Friday, because you know they sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. They've got this machine now that makes these parts for them. You know, well,
I'm not
the machine ain't making it, but
Let's go.
okay. The machine makes these parts, but they're not I guess it's not making it fast enough or something. Um, but yes, it is definitely Friday. Now you see, Steve, when he has to work though on the weekends, guys, he hasn't worked on the weekends for a long time. They haven't mandatoried it for a long time. When he has to work mandatory overtime, scheduled, they call it scheduled. When he has to work scheduled, it's on Saturday. Now he works from 6 to 2, okay, during the week. Monday through Friday, they work 6 to 2. But on Saturdays, when they schedule it or when they work at all on Saturdays, it's 4 a.m. in the morning till 10 a.m. in the morning. Because it's only for 6 hours. Unless they decide to make it 8 hours, and then it's either 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 noon, or it's 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's either their regular hours or their 4 a.m. to whatever. So, but I know he's saying TGIF too, and so am I. We've had a busy week, busy long week. The Subaru is back in the shop, but it's only a temporary thing. It had to go back in the shop today for, we've had a busy week. Tuesday, we had to go do something. Wednesday, the car had to go down to, car had to go down to, down to, the mechanic who looked at it this morning, called me at like 9:15 and said it's done.
1970.
It was just what it was is the floor was getting wet. Well, what it was is the guy at the dealership never hooked up the air conditioner drain. It was never hooked in there. So they did it. It didn't take them long. Then he changed 2 lights out for us. But other than that, So it's been a long week. I think,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to sleep in tomorrow if Jeremiah will. I see. If Jeremiah will let me.
Oh no.
Who knows? With Jeremiah, you never know. He's over there laying down now. He's laying down now. He says, I had a long day. See, he exhausted himself at lunchtime. He exhausted himself trying to get mom to feed him. Of course, when he exhausts himself, he exhausts me because I have to keep up on. Right there? That's Jeremiah, Mom. That's Jeremiah. This?
The one out there sticking out.
This one? This? This right here? The baby? Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Okay. So anyway. Oh, that's what that was that went over. It was my thing. It was all the notifications for videos. They just come one right after the other. It's like, it's all the time. Hello, PTX lover. How are you? We're fine. Oh, we should tell you the good news because you haven't heard it yet. TTX lover hasn't heard it, so I'm sorry, Dietrich. We have to say this all again. So, we're glad you're good, but we have some good news, PTX lover. Dietrich went for her test today, and they couldn't find the lump. It was a miracle. God gets all the praise, honor, and glory for a PTX lover because they couldn't find it. She said, well, you tell it, Dietrich. You might have to tell it again. You might have to tell it again. But anyway, she said, you know how Dietrich had to go for that test today, right? Well, they couldn't find the lump. It's a miracle. God healed her. He took that lump away. Yes, it's praise the Lord. You are so right. What a miracle. I was just, when she DM'd me and I was like, really? I was thinking of that song. Remember that song? He went about praising and leaping and praising God. You know, when he was, when Jesus made the lame man walk. That is like, yes, here, Mom, give me it. I'll tape it.
No, I want to keep.
She wants it taped shut because it won't go shut. I'm talking about the tissue box, not to lose anybody.
Don't take anything behind it.
Well, do you want me to tape it so that it stays shut? Or do you want it open like that?
No, I don't want it shut.
Okay, it doesn't have to get shut then. Well, put it over there.
You were talking all different ones. What am I supposed to throw to? Tell you.
I got my fall socks done. Oh, yeah. Just to let you guys know, I got the baby's fall clothes out last night. Took me from 6:30 till about almost 8:30 to do it, but I did it. Now all I have to do is like fold the boys' clothes in the mommy cave and start getting the mommy cave all completely like, I want to organize it. And I'm organizing it in a different way because I'm taking all the paperwork that's in there. It's time for me to go through the paperwork anyway. I really got to start going through the box of paperwork for us
Okay,
and put, huh?
What time is it now?
What time is it now? It is 1:55. Anyway, I got to go through all the paperwork in there and put all like the PO paperwork in a box, in file box. And I got file boxes with handles. Now is the time of year. Okay.
Right at the bottom, it's setting on the floor.
They have some at Walmart. You mean, are they like, what is that brand? Granables? Because I actually got Levi a sweatshirt. I've been looking for Levi every once in a while now. I've got to find a place. I've got to find something like a box or something to put Levi stuff in. So that way I can get to it easily. And then put it somewhere so that I have it somewhere so that I can get to Levi stuff easily so I can start changing them. Granimals, yep. And they're not expensive either at PTX. They are not expensive on Granimals. Granimals are like what? Like $3.95, $4.95, something like that. It's great. What? What, Mom?
Every time I go to talk, you start something completely different.
I'm sorry. What do you need?
Forget. I want to go home and stay.
Yeah, their clothes are really cheap. And now I cannot usually find Mabel's size, but I can usually find in Granables if I actually go in. Now, mind you, I have not been in a Walmart since, let's see, how long has it been since I've been in a Walmart? It has been about over a year. Been a year almost. I don't have to go into Walmart. I have Walmart Plus, and actually it just renewed. My Walmart Plus membership just renewed for another year today. So, we don't have Amazon anymore. We got rid of Amazon because of Walmart Plus, because Walmart Plus we use way more. I mean, I still get free shipping on certain things on the Walmart website, just like I would on Amazon. But with Walmart, I can do my groceries. Like, okay, today we needed milk. And I needed some other stuff, like some fresh cantaloupe for Mom. Who do I have out today? I have Miss Mabel today. I needed some special cuddles and hugs today, guys. And so I thought I'd get Mabel out. I needed some extra cuddles and hugs, even though I actually got Hannah fall clothes out. I got all the baby's fall clothes out last night. PTX, and PTX says, hi, Auntie. Hi, Miss Mabel. She says, hi. She tells Miles, hi. What time is it? It is 1:58. So anyways, anyhow, I'm gonna hold her. I don't get that much time to hold her anyway. I've had a busy day today, guys. The vacuuming, I've done my fall socks. Now the baby's fall clothes got done last night and it took me 2 hours to do it. I was exhausted. And this morning I got up and I was just like, I cannot do what I want to do, because I was going to do my fall socks this morning before Steve went to work. And then when I got up between doing everything and the live, I was going to go back and do some stuff in the mommy cave, which, oh man, if you guys see that room, it is a disaster. I look at that room and I keep thinking, I have got to stop putting this off. That's why I want to do the paperwork first. Get all that organized and out of the way and out of my hair in there. That way, I don't have to think about it. Now, I do got to get the desk done. The desk is a disaster area. Once I get the desk done and find places for everything, then I can because I have to find places for everything in there. And that's a small room. So I have to be very, very, sorry, I have to be very, very creative with my space. with how I use my space. So we're gonna do some things. We're gonna get some things done. You know, I've got to be creative with my space.
Well, then go do it.
And with where I put stuff and where things go. And, you know, like the desk, I have a lot of cleaning off of the desk to do. I just have to clean it off and get rid of some stuff. Guys, decluttering your house and organizing it is one of the most, I mean, it is a job. And then you got to keep it that way. Have you noticed? Then you got to keep it that way. Like, I organize and then I got to keep it that way. And it never happens that way because then I'll go shopping. Everything will go in that mommy cave. It'll build up to where it is now because I got games sitting on the chair in there that have to go into that closet. So I am giving myself the weekend to do it. I'm giving myself the weekend. My birthday is the 29th of September. So I am giving myself to the 29th of September to have that room completely done. Yeah, you see, trying to declutter can be like the worst thing because you try, and you end up, oh, I got more junk than I thought I have more stuff than I thought I had. I'm like, I am so over it. I have got to stop buying dolls. I have got to stop buying Cabbage Patch. I have way too many Cabbage Patch. When I was in the room organizing, it is, you're right, and it's a tedious job. It's so tedious because you're like, you know, I'm looking at that mommy cave and I'm thinking, OMG, but I'm also thinking about this big box of paperwork that I have to organize into file folders. And, you know, it's huge. I mean, it's going to take me a while to go through all this paperwork. I'm going to have to sit here and go through it all. What I'll do is I'll do it while I'm watching TV, put it in the file folders, and I've got a file box for it.
What about your husband?
So, he doesn't know what goes. Like there's a lot of explanation of benefits from last year or, you know, from a couple of years ago. Anything that is from last year, I try to get rid of. Yep. I am shocked how much stuff I have. I actually bought 2 vintage dolls. They came together in a pack, and they came together as one. I have to say, I don't have room for them. Yet I couldn't resist them because they were vintage. One is actually going, need I say to Susie, if she's on here. But one is going to be Susie's birthday present because, you know, the other one I'm going to keep. They're actually from 1984. Those vintage dolls from 1984. No, they're not Cabbage Patch.
Okay, now can I open my mouth?
What?
I want to open. Wait, now can I this? That's a place where we can getting hurt, somebody else getting hurt.
Okay, Mom. Hey, we gotta let her speak.
What you do? You just call her in,
Gotta let her speak. Although she's cold, I guarantee that.
Make sure the food's made.
Because it is
Have everything
really warm out today.
in the kitchen.
Okay, Mom.
Watch.
It's really warm out today, guys.
Where's Liz at? Do you have them there?
Mm-hmm.
I went there.
It's very warm out today. We're at 88 today,
The reason I went
which,
there, I wanted to do it.
you know, I'm hoping this is our last warm day, although tomorrow we're supposed to be sticky. There's been the sticky range. I'm hoping that this is our last really like warm day. I mean, it's September. I got the fall stuff already.
What's
I
that?
did. I got the fall stuff already.
Right
I am pretty excited about that. What, Mom?
What is that? Go to that.
I don't know why.
I'm just asking. I want to know.
Okay.
I want to check on all this stuff. That what? I've got a lot that I have to do, and he does nothing except do it. Okay?
Okay. I know stuff that you used to do. But anyway, at any rate, what was I saying? Oh, we were talking about decluttering. I got lost. But anyway, these two vintage dolls, they're nice. They're from the 1980s. You can definitely tell they're collector's dolls and really not dolls that they really are nice dolls. That's why I got them, and they only cost me like $15. Um, you know, I go to the collectibles section of the store anyway when I go in, because of the fact that Mabel. Yeah, I gotta put Mabel up there because I have to do this. I have to strut. I'm sorry, guys. This is one day that I am just like this. That I am just like, you know, but it's Friday. That's why I say TGIF. You know, we don't have any big plans for the weekend. Do you guys have any big plans for your weekend? Well, Natalie, besides working, hold on. Hello?
I want to.
Hi, how's your day? That's good. I love you. I'll see you when you get here. You're gonna have to come in the house because you have to get the card. You don't have the card. I don't think you do anyway. Look in your wallet. Okay, well then I'll give it to you. Okay, I love you. Bye. Sorry, guys. This is one of those. Hello, Kiana. Well, Kiana, we are celebrating with Deetra today, just to tell you. We are celebrating with Deetra. We're actually talking about because her test, she doesn't have, they can't even find the lump. So there was no lump there. So God healed her. It's all the praise, honor, and glory for that. Then we're also talking about decluttering. How I declutter, how I've been decluttering. It is the most tedious job. But it's got to be done, guys, because you don't want. I mean, I know of a woman who saved everything. And literally, you could not sit down. Amen is right. Yeah. You need to oh my goodness, you need to celebrate this, Deetra. If you guys plan on doing something special to celebrate it, to celebrate this miracle. I mean, because it's a miracle.
Where's it at?
In Ireland, Mom, with Deetra. She's like, where is that? I'm like, in Ireland. But I'm decluttering. Now, I did get rid of some of my socks when I did my socks. Particularly the ones I don't wear anymore. But I put all my fall socks in my drawer. My fall socks are done. Didn't take long to do that. That's like not a very long process. That's not as tedious as me doing my closet or as me getting ready to organize the disaster zone, the mommy cave, which is the disaster zone. That's the room that seems to get out of control the most. It's the smallest room in the house with the biggest closet, and it gets out of control. I mean, out of control. Yeah, that's what it feels like for me because that room has looked like that for months. And I finally want to get it organized and done so that it doesn't look like that anymore. Today is just like,
Fight with who?
I got to get, you know what else I got to get done today, guys?
What?
I got to get the 800 subscriber giveaway video done and up finally. Yeah, well, I told Steve last night, sorry guys, that was me. I told Steve last night that I had half of mine just to put all those clothes in a big, huge garbage bag and give them to the thrift store and go and buy all new fall clothes. Just to empty out the drawers this morning and not, not have anything in them. That's how tedious it was last night. Because I don't have the clothes separated like I should into different boxes. That's what I really should do, is separate the clothes, and then I can put some of the clothes and some of the stuffed animals in boxes together, and then it wouldn't be so tedious. It wouldn't be so tedious then.
What is that?
I mean, it wouldn't be like, I don't know, like, let's put it this way, it wouldn't get boring. Guys, I was exhausted after all hit done in the morning, and then to do at night between 6:30 and 8:30, not being able to sit. There are times that, I just think if I have to get things done, just like I said yesterday, being a caregiver can be overwhelming and you don't always get done what you want to get done. You don't get that much done sometimes during the day. I noticed that, I do my very best to get it all in during the day, but it doesn't always work. So I, I do my very best not to get overwhelmed with stuff too. But the mommy cave, I will admit, is overwhelming me. And mentally, that's not good for me to be overwhelmed that way. Yeah. You see, I'm just putting stuff in trash bags. Now, I will be throwing away, like, I will be using a, like, kitchen garbage bag to put all the, like, excess paperwork in, like, ripping it, like, shredding it, stuff like that, and then just throwing it out. Because I've got to get rid of some of that paperwork. Now, there are certain things I'm keeping, like our mortgage receipts that they send us. I'm keeping those because at the end of our mortgage term, I can prove, look at, what are you saying I didn't pay? I can go back and I can say, well, I paid it. I probably will not, um, I'm thinking, I probably won't, I should put them into an, eventually I will do it when I'm not so overwhelmed. I will put our mortgage receipts into like the years because there's 12 mortgage receipts for every year because we pay our mortgage once a month. So we have receipts. So No, paperwork is the worst. Then I have all these stuffed animals around here. And my dolls. And it's like some dolls I don't even, you know, some dolls I don't even mess with. So we're going to have to decide. Anyway, I never meant my nursery to be this big. I never meant it to have so many dolls. Don't work for me. I know it doesn't work for me. What I should start doing though is when I get like, if I get like 2 articles of clothing, like say I go shopping and I get Mabel, you know, some more fall stuff, or I get Hannah something else for fall. Well, then I get in there and I get rid of something that she hasn't worn. That's what I should do. Yeah. The general rule is, and I heard, who was it? Peter Walsh. I think it was Peter Walsh. He's a friend of Rachel Ray's. And he used to do like, he used to come onto her show and show everybody how to organize. And his was, the rule is you get something, you get rid of something so that you're not so cluttered. And he said, you learn to shop in your closet first before you go out and you buy new clothes. Now, for me, my clothes have all, I've gained weight. So for me, I have to go out and get new clothes. So I had to get rid of all, I mean, I got rid of, I think we had 2 full garbage bags of stuff just for my closet alone. Yeah. And so, but the general is if something comes in, something goes out. I don't do that either. And this is why my mommy cave looks the way it does. This is why the one room that is supposed to be my soulless room, my room that I can go to when I really, really need to, because mentally, I still need that time mentally. You know, even if it's to go in there and do a role play with Mariah or Olivia, just without having the camera on me, or just go in when I'm really frustrated, take my tripod in and do a video. What?
Everybody's on the embassy going into. You know what
They did.
and it's got to be there to take care of it because of the kids. Because they put the kids out.
Okay, Mom. That happens. But anyway, you know, I just when things get a little much, I need that room. Yeah, I gotta push myself. You're right. That's why tonight I'm pushing myself to do it. That's why I'm giving myself, let's put it this way. I want that room organized before my birthday on September 29th. Now that's, see, today is the 5th, so I've got 24 days to get it completely organized. I think that's plenty of time, and I'm hoping to be ahead of schedule. My goal is to have all the paperwork done and organized and the desk done this weekend. That's my goal. I would love to have everything put away. I would love to have that room done. It's just a matter of organizing it and getting rid of some stuff that I don't need. I can slowly do some stuff like, you know, I can slowly get rid of some other stuff. But the main stuff, the main part of the room, I have to get done because I cannot be in that room. I can't even stand to look at it mentally. With my OCD, it's just so hard.
What time is it?
What time is it? It is 2:20. Come with me, guys. We have to come into the room. I have to get something out before he gets home because he's going to be running in and grabbing it and coming. coming out. Anyway, let's go in here. So anyhow, guys, I'll get the thing for him once I get off of here. I could actually take you guys outside with me. Nothing going on up there. Okay, guys. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Okay, guys. I just have to get something out. Because of the fact that it's like really important. I'm not going to show you what I'm getting out. I'm just going to get out something. I'm going to put that there and do this, like this. So that you guys can see me, but you can't see what I'm doing. Because I'm getting out. Anyway. Because we have to pay for what in the world? You're gonna tell me that's not in here? Sorry, guys. I gotta get this all done so that nobody sees it. Okay. There it is. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Then I can put that back. So I got what Steve needs now. But anyway, they I'll put that right there for now. Yeah. We but I've got to push myself because that is like, you know, that'll give me that chance, you know, that when my altars just really feel like, you know, I feel so frustrated that my altars are getting ready to come out. That's when I can say, okay, you know, now I can go in there and I can shut the door and I can do, you know, especially if Jeremiah is like barking out here or just won't let me set. I mean, look at this room. Look at this room. It's a disaster. Look at this disaster area in here. And this closet is even more of a disaster. Look at this. I mean, it's a disaster area in here. And I want to be able to go in there and just relax and chill out and not worry about, I mean, that's a disaster area in there. And all that clutter, it's driving me crazy. All that clutter in that room is driving me crazy. And now it's starting to drive Mom crazy. So I got to get it done. You know, we have just so much room. Guys, my house is just so big. I mean, double wides are just so big. And it's not like I have a basement that I can throw my junk down. You know, it's either there or the shed. And I will tell you, the shed is just as full. We got to get in the shed and we have to do something. But, you know, so that's why I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dinner is thawed. We're having taco salad for dinner tonight, guys. Yeah, taco salad.
Get 2 of them in.
Let's get 2 of them in. To her, she wants to have 2 taco salads. That's fine. She can have as much as she wants. That's a big grumpy. We have to get, like, in this house, we go through the ground beef when it comes to tacos because you got us, you got Jeremiah, you got Mom, Steve, me, Jeremiah. We usually use all of it. Jeremiah loves tacos and cheese. Sorry, guys. I'm facing you towards the bathroom. But that room, you see what I mean about it being a disaster area? It is a disaster zone in there. And I am trying to not have it a disaster zone. Because really my OCD, you know, having DID, I also have OCD. So, you know, having OCD means things I have to have, like, really sorry, guys. I'm kind of like trying to do this, carry this thing around, you know, that type thing. You know, like I got this vintage doll right here. You see where I have to put some of the stuff? Like right here. I mean, I have all this stuff here, down in here, down right here, that I need to go through. Like, yes, Mr. Santa is cute, but I don't have room for all this. I mean, look at how cluttered that area is. Now, I do have where I can get rid of something. Let me see if I can straighten up a bit. That's a big doll. That's a really big doll. But this doll, like the one that I have here, she stays because of the fact that she is a but yes, I like him. He's a precious moments Christmas doll. I keep my Christmas dolls out year round, guys. But anyway, we're gonna put him on top of her head. Although now you can't see her. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of room I don't have. There. Anybody got any suggestions? And this one can go here. Well, then Joe doesn't get. There. I've got to have all their faces showing. You know, that was just like. Then I have Cabbage Patch that I want to do. Guys, I was in there looking at organizing it. I have got to get myself together. You are right though, Deetra. I've got to get myself together and get that done because it's what Ma? It's got to be done. Like, you know, I'm going to take you guys in the nursery quick and show you what I did with the bed. Because I think you guys will be interested in seeing what I did with the bed in the nursery. Because that's where all the babies are. How about this? Look at this. Let me see if I can get this so you guys can see it. Right here, guys. Look. Let me get this down a little bit so you guys can see the whole picture. Look at that. I got the bed done somewhat. Now, I am going to say that I'm going to turn this around. I still have that to do. But, like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go through the Cabbage Patch that I'm going to take out there and put in the because I'm still going to put, like, I'm going to put my little Bo Peep Cabbage Patch in one of the, I know, Tammy. Now I'm going to have to hear it. Like, you see, there's some Cabbage Patch that I just want to get rid of. You know, like this one I'm keeping, but I'm putting them in the little boxes all around. So I'm working on it. I'm working on getting this completely done up. I want to organize. I want to declutter. There's a lot of like loveys that I don't need. I don't use. I don't need. So I'm going to get rid of them. I know I didn't listen, Tammy. You see, so we're going to get rid of a lot. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of work. Just like I said, I'm giving myself the weekend. I know I'm going to be getting a TM from Tammy now. I know there's going to be a voicemail. There's going to be something pushing me. Maybe Deetra, you and Tammy could push me a little bit this weekend. Just like DM me and remind me that I got to be doing this. You know, I have a lot of books too. Now the books, I'm going to figure out what to do with them. What I want to do, I know I can, and I can get it in. I can get it done in like no time flat. I can get it done. I just have to put my mind to it and I got to work at it. You know, my problem is been I haven't had a had it. Of course, we have to get him out. Just like I said, I'm trying not to buy any more Cabbage Patch. And as far as dolls go, if I bring a doll in the house, one has to go now. That's all there is to it. I bring a doll in, one has to go. So, like this Cabbage Patch, I'm getting rid of this one. This one really doesn't, negate my. This is the one that you feed. See, this is the one you feed. That's a good, that's a good idea. So I said I'm going to watch TV and do the paperwork tonight. And then I'm going to take her out there. But I did, however, straighten out the bed. I did get that straightened out. I'll put that in the thing. I mean, there are just so many things that I can get rid of. I'm even going through their shoes. Because they only wear certain shoes. They only wear certain shoes. And, like I can get rid of my snowman. I can get rid of my snowman. What I need in my nursery is more animal plushies. The snowman, I don't have room for him anymore. I've got, I've got other things sitting on there. You know how hard it's going to be? Keep 6 dolls. Who do I choose? I mean, lots of my dolls were given to me. The reborns aren't the issue. It's these plushies and my Cabbage Patch. I don't know how they would fit on our walls because our walls are not exactly drywall. And we don't exactly have like really strong walls. I mean, it's evident by the fact that all Steve had to do was push the door one night too hard and he put the stopper thingy into the wall. So I don't know about that. That's why I said there's a lot that have to go in the Cabbage Patch. As far as the Cabbage Patch go, I think the baskets do pretty good at keeping them organized. It's just I have to like, if I bring a Cabbage Patch in, I got to put a Cabbage Patch out. That's all there is to it. Cabbage Patch have to go out. I think like there's a lot of Cabbage Patch I could probably get rid of at this point. There are some I won't. Like this one, I will not get rid of. This one is my dad's memorial baby. This is Richard Carl. And this is my dad's memorial baby. My memorial Cabbage Patch. So I won't get rid of him. There are just certain ones I won't get rid of. But there are others I can. That would work too. Yeah, that's okay. Because when I get your Christmas stuff, what I will do is get rid of some of my Christmas stuff, Tom. So when I get your Christmas stuff, I'll get rid of some of my Christmas stuff. Whatever I'm not going to use because I'm using your stuff. Because I'm using this stuff you sent me. Really, your stuff will go better in my house, I think, because of all the vintage stuff in here. Okay. It's flat. Okay. Well, then it should be easy to store, too. You know, I am actually going to do like my snowman. I'm getting rid of my snowman. That I will do. And the fall stuff too. Okay. But we it just, I never meant for my nursery to get this bad. I never meant to have this many clothes. You know, when I started doing all the tags and stuff, that's when I went out and I bought all the clothes because I figured I'd need all these clothes for this. Well, I don't do the tags anymore. You know, except Pico. Now I do Pico Wednesday now. Please keep in mind, Tammy and Jessica, that I put out my fall stuff now. So you might not get exactly the outfit you want for a while. Like this doll right here. Susie has this one. This is the Ann Geets Ladybug doll. I got a really good deal on this doll. And this doll is very, very unusual for my collection. This doll right here. See this one? This is a 1980s doll. I would have had this doll and played with this doll as a child. I love her hair. Oh my gosh. She looks like a little sister to Mariah and Olivia anyway. You know, so. And like a couple of these dolls are my mom's on here. Like little, well, of course we know Lizzie. Then there's Libby, which I haven't changed Libby at all. But I should. But Libby doesn't do what Lizzie does. Maybe Libby's going to have to go. Libby is definitely going. I just have to do it. I just have to put her in a bag. Of course, this one is a rare find, an Ashton Drake, Abby Rose, Gracie Maynes, and this is Mom's. So, I mean, I know Mom wouldn't miss her because Madeline's her main baby. And then this one back here, Kathy, she, I just got her. I just got her. I am going to get rid of Bubba Chubbs, though, because he really doesn't fit in with the nursery. This one, I'm definitely keeping for a while because she is definitely a cute vintage baby. So I'm going to get rid of some babies. That's for sure. A lot of plushies because I don't need all these plushies. Isn't she adorable? She is adorable. It's just she oh, Steve's home. I gotta go get him this, guys. Hold on. I gotta go get him this because he's got to go down and pick the car up now. He's got to go pick up the car. No, he's just coming in, Mom. Hold on. Steve's coming in. Here you go. Sorry, guys, I had to Steve the thing. Huh? Oh, he's no, he's not here. What? What? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Jeremiah's all excited. Steve's coming in now. He's going out because he's going to give us the car. Yes, guys. And on Tuesday, we are taking the old car to someplace called CarMax, and we're going to have them. Huh? Whose car? Our car. We're going to take we're going to take the old car to CarMax. I talked to just to let you guys know, I talked to our mechanic today when he called, and he sells cars. So I asked him about the car, and he said that it's definitely worth what I thought it was worth. I called one of those we buy cars, those cash for car places, those cash for cars. And really the only thing about it is the fact that they're more for junk. Well, junk cars you don't drive. Well, we're still driving this car.
There's cars out there.
Yeah, I know, Mom, and they're going that way. We're still driving this car. This car is still very much drivable.
Will you go over and talk?
So, I don't know. She is, yeah. This car is still very much drivable. So, her mechanic said it's probably what we thought we could get for it, which would be good. And so, we shall see. All a matter of timing. All a matter of when we sell it. So we're gonna sell our old car. So we don't need it anymore. Steve's the only driver. And I really don't, you know. So anyway, I gotta push myself and I gotta get in there and I gotta start working.
Yeah. What do you have to eat now?
Sorry guys. But yeah. When Steve gets home, we're gonna have taco salad, Mom. We're gonna have chips with ground beef, lettuce, cheese, and taco sauce.
When we have that when you're done.
When Steve gets home. You know, if I could carry that box and those file boxes, I'd start it now while I'm on here with you guys.
What goes down there?
Because
is that what you're talking about?
I've got to get, I've got to get it done. And I can get it done by the 29th. I just have to do it. And I can organize it. The Cabbage Patch, they're pretty much in baskets right now. And other places, so that's okay. They're out of the way.
What happened to all the children? They took all the went against the children and left it here for a bunch of idiots like us.
Oh, okay. Jeremiah Stephen, where are you? Jeremiah Stephen Tompkins, where are you?
Here comes something right there.
It's too hot to take him for a walk today, guys. So when after dinner, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Here he comes. Come here, baby.
Oh man, he's peeing on the trash can now. Wonder why I don't get anything done? Because I'm too busy picking up from him. He keeps me busy. I don't even have time to sit and eat anymore. I have to literally put him on a leash and set him with me until I get done my lunch. And then he can get off the leash and play. Because he begs at Mom.
Take it while you're here because I'm going to do it.
Yes, I did. It was Tom, it was upside down. He put it upside down. He likes to take the rugs in his mouth and go like this, and then he throws them. He likes to throw the rugs. He does that with just about everything. Likes to throw things. And so he will pick up the rugs and he will throw them halfway across the room. When he was a little baby puppy, when he was just like this big, okay? The first time he did this, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was like this big. And
How big?
I couldn't find it. I did not know where Jeremiah was at all. And I was like, okay, Jeremiah, where'd you go? What'd you do? What are you doing? So next thing I know, he's back in the bathroom, back where mom's bathroom is, back where the guest bathroom is, and mom's bathroom is. He took your bathroom. He took the rug from that bathroom and brought it out here in the living room. Now, mind you, you got to go down that little hallway. Get it and bring it all the way here to your living room. Jeremiah did it. I mean, he literally, he took it in his mouth and he just pulled it out here.
I want him out from on the side.
Yes, mine is Fifth Avenue, but I can't have it anymore, Tom. Twix, Steve can still have. We have a whole bag of Twix in there. I buy the Twix by the big bag full. But as far as like Fifth Avenue, I can't have them anymore.
They what?
My blood sugar, if my blood sugar would ever go down to 6%, I could have like maybe one every once in a, like one
You know what to do
once a week or something.
It out to other people. Just one and making it cheap.
Have like one of those little snack size ones once a week. That would be it.
I want to get going.
Got to.
I want to get going.
Okay, Mom. But yeah, I came out to find it. Yeah, I looked up and there it was. The rug from the bathroom was out here.
Yes, and there's other places too that they have.
He will take the rug from the kitchen and bring it out here into the living room. Now, mind you, that's not that far, but he's a pretty strong little guy. He's a pretty strong little guy. So that's what he did with the rug. He turned it over. Yep. My favorite candy is Fifth Avenue. I love Fifth Avenue.
My girl has something.
But okay, Mom, we'll get her something. Okay.
I'd like to see her eat something. I'd like to eat the taste.
I mean, I was even eating them after I was diagnosed with diabetes. I was eating Fifth Avenues. But after I was in diabetic ketoacidosis a couple years ago, I cut myself off. Now, granted I started back up again for a while. That's why my blood sugar went up. It's because I was eating sugary stuff and I shouldn't have been eating it.
What is this supposed to be,
Hmm?
What is this?
The tripod with the tablet? Right. I can have zero sugar peppermint patties. Oh, yeah. I can have anything zero sugar. Like, I've learned to like, the one thing that I really love is the Hershey. My favorite candy now is probably zero sugar peppermint patties, zero sugar peanut butter cups, because it's like I can have something normal with them. And, caramel Hershey bars, zero sugar Hershey bars. That's another thing that I can have. I'm really particular. Like, I can't have ices anymore, and I love ices. So I go to the Dollar Tree for $1.25. They have six little packets that you can get put into a glass of water, stir it up, and it's like having an icy, except it doesn't have the ice, because the ice would make my head anyway bad. So I just drink it in a thing of water with a straw, and pretty good. In my John's cup. When John was selling these cups, and I'm glad we bought two, because what we did is they were like $12 a piece, but all the money from the cups was going to the Autism Foundation, just to autism, to a boy with autism. they were they were building a special house in his name to help those with autism in our area. And so John's son has autism, so he he wanted to help out this family that was in their circle of friends, and that was in their community there. And so we bought 2 cups, and so I still have a John's cup, even though John's isn't in business anymore. Just to let you all know who don't know, John's went out of business last year. Not because he wanted to, but because the shopping center wanted to put a Five Below where his shop was. And so where John's shop was is the entrance to the Five Below. I have not been in there yet, and it's been open since last September, October.
So how about getting it for me so I can hold it to them and they can get the money?
Oh, okay, Mom, hold on. But, but then the regular zero sugar, regular Hershey bars, the zero sugar Werther's. If it's zero sugar, I can have it. I even eat zero sugar.
Listen to it.
Gummy bears. Okay, there's something wrong back there. Hold on, guys. We're gonna have to see. I even eat zero sugar gummy bears. That they sell at Walmart. Oh, they closed that door. That's for sure. Hold on, they finally closed the door today. Something. Sorry, guys. I kind of hit the grandfather clock. Oh, it was the door shutting, I think. Yeah, it was the door shutting. Yeah. Now the door is shut, so I guess they all left early for the day, or they just decided not to have it open. And Steve even said, it's dumb they have that door open. I loved them. They were my favorite candy bars. I used to buy Fifth Avenue's. Okay. If you've ever been in Sam's Club, which I know many of you have, if you've ever been in Sam's Club, okay, they sell boxes of candy, like huge, big boxes of candy. I used to buy the big boxes of candy with the big bars in them. And actually, that's what I used to give out for Halloween when we used to do Halloween. Now, in here, we don't do Halloween. We don't have, I guess our kids decide they want to go. Now, for Halloween, they'll all be over in Brittonwood. Now, Brittonwood is this big, huge neighborhood with these big, huge houses. Okay? That's where they'll go. They'll go over there.
Over where?
It doesn't make any sense for me to get good candy because
Where's candy? I'll go get it. Where is it? Is it this here?
I get, like, I'll show you what I get Steve. I'll show you guys what I get Steve, because I get Steve, like, I'll get him like Halloween, Christmas. I'll get him like the Halloween seasonal candy, Christmas candy. Yeah. One other thing that I used to love is Dove chocolate. Can't have that anymore either, because they don't have zero sugar in Dove.
Mine?
No, they don't have zero sugar in Dove. So I'm kind of stuck with Reese's peanut butter cups that are zero sugar. Of course, my peppermint patties, which I am really glad that they have Reese's peppermint patties. I'm just thankful they have Hershey bars, and I can actually get almond, zero sugar almond Hershey bars as well. I have them in there too. I just can't get the big bars. I get the little bars.
There's this.
Mm-hmm.
There's this.
Okay. Okay. I'll show you. Steve gets, what's wrong? Be careful, Mom. Oh, wow. Anyway. I'll show you what I got Steve. This is how we buy in Swift. Now, the other day when I was in Price Right, I got him these. Yeah, but I can't have the Russell Stover. The Russell Stover has something called stevia in it. And it makes me so, let's put it this way. I don't need my herb wax. Or if I were to eat even one piece of candy from Russell Stover, from their sugar-free, I'm in the bathroom like constantly. It makes me sick. I have a reaction to it. I'm not allowed that. TGIF. Of course, I got Steve these. I got these from Price Right last week. Oh, my thing. I got these from Price Right. Wow, the peanut ones too. Look, the peanut. Great pumpkin. But this is the size bag, if not bigger, that I have to find for him, for Steve, because he loves these. He hasn't opened up this thing yet, but he will. He will. But my candy comes like this. I don't get the big stuff. This is how the peppermint patties come. They come in real little ones. I have to take that off. Oh yeah, and I can have. I forgot about this too. They have zero sugar Twizzlers. I can have those too. I love these. And of course, they might not come in fall designs, but they still come. I know. Yeah. And then I got like my little. And then here is how many zero sugar these are my favorite Hershey bars. I love the regular Hershey bars, but I love these. These have caramel in them. So I can still have caramel.
Give me one, please.
You want one, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you one. Let's go give Mom one of these. She wants a piece of candy, and she never asks for candy, guys. Never. Here you go, Mom.
What is it?
It's a piece of candy. It's a chocolate bar with caramel in it.
How much does it cost?
Nothing.
Good. I'm eating. How do you like that? Dear Mom.
Yeah, they do. Dollar Tree has them. We're used to have them. Now, Dollar Tree used to have them, Tom.
Look. Look.
Yeah, go ahead and eat them.
I'm going to. I'm going to give my child some. Is that okay, or should I not?
You don't give her that chocolate. She's not allowed to have sugar-free chocolate, Mom.
My baby?
No. She's not allowed to have that sugar-free chocolate. We'll get her some other chocolate. Now, you see, Mom and I like to share sugar-free chocolate chip cookies. Mm-hmm. See, I always love chocolate chip cookies. Mine were like the chewy chocolate chip cookies. I always like them from Keebler. Yeah, Keebler.
Let's do it because my mother will be called.
Okay, Mom. And fudge stripe cookies. Well, I have found substitutes for that. See, they have all sorts of things in zero sugar. You just have to look. Here, I'll show you guys something else. I think I still have some. They didn't have any the last time I ordered them from Walmart. They were out of stock. But back up here. Poor. I was so happy when I found these. I can eat these a lot. I shouldn't, but I do. The sugar alcohol alone in them. Let me see. Do I still have any? I don't have any left. My sensible snacks. These are my sensible snacks, guys. You notice they aren't open. My zero sugar gummy bears. I have a couple bags up here, actually. But I love these, too. I just don't. And these have, I'll tell you in a minute.
See ya.
Where's the direct? Where's the? Yeah, hold on. I gotta take one out, guys, because they don't have what. These are the Lance crackers, the peanut butter crackers. My doctor actually suggested I eat like a pack of these a night. You see, I haven't seen those. I wonder if Walmart has it. Walmart doesn't have it. I won't find it. Let me see. Okay, guys, here it is. I think. No, that's not it. Here it is. Okay, this has 25 grams of carbs, but the protein is... Doesn't have very much protein, does it? It's got 6 grams of protein. So I can have like half of this pack. Half of this pack would be 12 and a half carbs. So I could have 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 in here, so I could have 4. I could have 3 of them. That would be just enough. Well, okay, maybe not just enough. But I can have 3 of them. But the protein in it, then it's got, because it's got protein in it. Let me put this one back up here too. Let me put this one back up here. I know I saw something else online on Walmart. David's. They have a lot of like snack foods too. And I also have what, Mom?
Right off the floor, right there.
These.
Over here.
They're Atkins bars. Let's see if I can find. Atkins caramel chocolate. This is caramel chocolate nut roll bar. These are really good, guys. These are like having, without the nougat, Snickers. There's only, now for me, now this is what, you know, I guess you guys are getting a diabetes lesson today. There are, in this candy bar, there's 20 grams of carbs, 7 grams of dietary fiber. What, Mom? 2 grams of sugar.
Somebody turned this in this.
7 grams of protein. But there's 7 grams of protein, 3 grams of net carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and it's rich in fiber. Because of how high fiber it is, I really like these. And then these things right here. They're little donuts, guys. They're little itty bitty donuts. I don't want to ruin my appetite for, because I already had today. But anyway, then of course my absolute favorite snack is my zero sugar yogurt, my Chobani zero sugar yogurt, which I love yogurt. So with blueberries, and I had to get blueberries today too. I had to make a grocery haul today, so I at least got some stuff. Then Keebler cookies. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to my thing because that just faded. Then I got my Keebler cookies. These things, they're just like having fudge stripe Keebler cookies. You know, when I was diagnosed with diabetes, guys, I thought my life was over. Is there anything to eat? Yeah. We got lots to eat, Mom. You want a cookie? You want a chocolate chip cookie?
Chocolate chip cookie?
Mm-hmm.
What's on the chocolate chip cookie?
It's just a cookie with chocolate chips in it. I'll show you. Mom and I will sit sometimes and have chocolate chip cookies. Because I don't give her sugar, guys. Because of the dementia, I do not give her. So I give her the Bortman chocolate chip cookies. Her and I love these things. We love these things. Let me see if I can make them first. Oh, Steve brought in a leaf. This is the time of year when leaves are going to start coming in my house. Okay, let's see if she wants one of these. I think I just got that thing open. Look what I keep picking up. This is one of the leaves that have already changed color. This leaf has already changed color, guys. Look. Oh, I hope we see the fall color soon. The one outside my window, the kitchen window, has not changed yet, which is sad. Let's get Mom her chocolate chip cookie, shall we? Look at these things. They're really good. They taste just like a regular cookie too. They don't taste like they don't have any sugar in them. Well, they do have sugar alcohol. Now, sugar alcohol, I'm just gonna say, makes you do something else. Do you want a chocolate chip cookie? Do you want that?
I don't need anything. I'm good.
No, okay, Mom. She'll be hungry then at dinner time. Let me get to the things. You know, I thought that my life was over. I was like, you know, my life's over. I'm never going to be able to eat again. And I would sit and I'd watch everybody eat all the good stuff until I realized there's sugar stuff out there that I can have. You know, I can still have peanut butter cups, and that is like one of the greatest things to me is being able to still have different patties, being able to have all that normal stuff. Okay, Tom, now I can get to your comment. Oh, no, it's fine. There's cheese and pecan. Yeah, they are. I love those cheese and peanut butter crackers. I actually got those 2 boxes for $3 at a surplus at something called D&K Surplus. It's kind of like a price rate Aldi's. It's not like an Aldi. Well, it's not like an Aldi's. It's like a, I don't know how you would describe it. I don't know if you have any surplus grocery stores out there. I know I watch I watch somebody who lives in Illinois. She actually lives in Chicago. Stephanie George. I watch Stephanie George. Her son Sebastian. Oh, he is such a cutie pie. He has Cornelia DeLange. And so does Freya for Freya's Lucky Arm. And those two are just the cutest.
What's cute?
Oh my gosh. Sebastian and Freya. And so anyway, Stephanie goes to a store called Aldi's, which we have here. Stephanie goes to Aldi's. But yeah, I watch Stephanie. Uh-huh.
I want to get out of here. I want to take the grandkids.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get over here to grandma.
Okay. But he is just the cutest little boy. You know, the fact that Stephanie is willing to share him with us, it's amazing. He is just the cutest, and he is just, oh my gosh, he is just sweetheart. And so, you know, she lives actually in Chicago, and she goes to a place called Aldi's.
Whose is this?
I don't know if you guys have them where you live. I know they have them in Chicago, but I don't know if they have them anyplace else out there. I know we have Aldi's all over the place here. We have like 3 Aldi's in our county alone. Plus we have a Lidl. We don't have a Trader Joe's. They do have a Trader Joe's in Dauphin County somewhere. I'm near Harrisburg.
Oh my God, why is it so different?
But we don't have a Trader Joe's here. But I understand Trader Joe's is more expensive than Aldi's. I don't go to Aldi's. I go to Price. If I go anywhere, I really go to Grocery Outlet. I don't know if you ever heard of Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. D&K is even different than that because they don't have fresh meats. Like Grocery Outlet has a fresh meat section. They don't have that at D&K.
What is that?
D&K is more of a surplus grocery store that I think most of the stuff is expired or expiring like within like a day or two. So when you buy it there, you kind of have to use it right away. Type deal, but it is cheap. I watch somebody who lives out in California, goes to Trader Joe's, and she doesn't get a whole lot of groceries. It cost her a lot of money. So, I mean, even Aldi's has gone up in price, I heard. I just happened to stop in on the channel one day and saw this woman was doing this grocery haul, and it was from Aldi's. She spent over $105. I mean, she didn't get a whole lot, but that was with delivery. That was with like the delivery fee and the tip and the, because with Walmart, like I can easily do $100 order with Walmart and it not look that big. Today's was $100 order and it did not look that big. I only got toilet paper, got 2 pounds of ground beef. I got milk, 2 packs of lettuce, 2 packs of salad mix, 2 cucumbers, a bag of radishes, blueberries, a thing of cantaloupe, a chopped thing of cantaloupe, and what else did I get? Oh yeah, mom's breakfast sandwiches for bacon, egg, and cheese croissants, eggs and bacon. Not a lot of money. Oh yeah, and I got cleaning. I got bathroom and kitchen cleaner because I clean my kitchen and my bathrooms every day.
Every day.
Yes, every day.
For what?
Next grocery haul, I'm going to have to get toilet paper, paper towels, probably soda for Steve, soda for mom, soda for me, and some other meats, some other stuff. I got to get hamburger hot dog rolls because we have hot dogs in there that we want to eat. Hamburger rolls. I'm going to have to get breads. I'm going to have to get our steak rolls. I have to get my yogurt because I eat yogurt every day after lunch now. Every day with lunch, I should say, I eat a yogurt with blueberries. Low carb, high protein, high fiber. So, which is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to eat high protein, high fiber, low carb. Yes, Mom?
What's that in there?
Oh, you mean his balls? Jeremiah's balls are on the floor, guys. His red one and his green one. We were playing with them earlier. That's probably why he's so tired. I know I'm tired. I am really tired. I could probably sleep right now.
Well, then do it.
But I'm waiting for Steve because of the fact that he went down to get the car. You see, I'm thinking of making meatballs in the crock pot. I'm thinking of making like meatballs in the crock pot. My grandmother's recipe. Don't ask me what that was. I wish I would have. What I wish I would have done is I wish I would have watched closer when Mom was making the meatballs.
I told you $5.
When Mom would make the meatballs, I know Grandma's meatballs had Bocce's meatballs have ground beef. I would put ground sausage in it because mild Italian sausage goes in it, mozzarella cheese, and some spices. There's nothing like homemade meatballs, Tom, out of a crock pot. Nothing like homemade meatballs and homemade sauce. Oh my gosh, we're talking about food again. Bet you we're making everybody hungry. People are popping in here saying, I'm getting too hungry to watch this channel. And they're like, I'm too hungry. You know, no, this is making me hungry. You know, now I'm hungry for spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, homemade is the best, but so much work. You're right. But like my mother-in-law, she will make homemade everything. And like she makes let's put it this way. I am not looking forward to my birthday. I'm not looking forward to my birthday, which is in 24 days. I'm not looking forward to the 29th. And not just because, yeah, I'm turning 54. I'm 1 year closer to 55. I'm 1 year closer to becoming a senior citizen. Do I look like a senior citizen? Do I look like I am 55? I'm going to be 55. I'm 54. I'll be 54 this year. And that's not why I'm not looking forward to my birthday. I can always just say I'm 30. That's what I normally do anyway. I normally say, I'm not a day over 30. I'm 54, but I'm not a day over 30. That's how I put it. You're only as young as you feel. That's how I see it. But anyway, but it doesn't change the fact that you're the age you are. So,
What's on the kitchen plate?
so anyway, my mother-in-law for my birthday will make my birthday dinner homemade. It'll all be homemade. It won't be store-bought. Now, I will probably that day, the day of my birthday, make myself like maybe ravioli with homemade sauce and maybe homemade meatballs. Or make spaghetti with it, with a salad. And see, like tonight, we're not going to Taco Bell for this taco salad. We're making it here at home. Like I make my homemade Subway subs now, and I make my homemade, like, I make, we don't buy the we don't buy like, oh, what was I thinking? I can't remember what it was. We make a lot of our stuff homemade. We really do. There's nothing like
a
it.
lot out of mine too.
Now for the potatoes, I always get the red steamable potatoes because red potatoes are better for me than white potatoes. White potatoes have more carbs and starch. So the red potatoes are better for me.
There's somebody out there, there's a brown, what you call it, in the corner here. And I heard something say something. I don't know what it was.
I guarantee you.
It was just right out there.
It was?
Yeah. And then that dog,
but they
that came along and they had that there.
Like I like making my hamburgers homemade, where I just get the homemade beef patties and I get the regular just ground beef patties, the thick ones, and put seasoning on the hamburgers. Of course, we have potato chips. We like having potato chips with them, and hot dogs. But we're not having burgers and hot dogs soon. We're having tacos. And actually, you can make your own taco seasoning. And you see, I used to love the golden potatoes. We used to get them all the time. I used to make mashed potatoes from them and baked potatoes. The problem with them at this point, I even like homemade macaroni and cheese. I prefer homemade macaroni and cheese over boxed. Although
I always want to go.
When I do get boxed macaroni and cheese, we don't eat that often. I get the Crackle Barrel.
Yeah, that's
Crackle Barrel homemade macaroni and cheese. Well, it tastes like homemade. Of course, it tastes like homemade, and it's really rich and creamy. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I know. You see, I've never put garlic powder on it. We have a special seasoning we put on it, like a special beef seasoning that we use. I used to marinate them. I don't do that anymore because you have to marinate them all day. You have to marinate them while they defrost.
you can this way, in the back, clear that way. No beer,
Mm-hmm.
no beer, no booze, no nothing.
She's much more relaxed today. Last night she had to go get her hair done, but she didn't mind.
See this? Is this okay
It's just,
for her?
yeah,
But she needs the,
yeah.
yeah, she needs green here.
What do you hear? Do you hear Daddy?
She needs the,
I can't believe that that would be Steve already, but
she needs the,
could be. Because he's gone down. He only went,
what's going
didn't go
on?
very far. Picked up the car. Which, by the way, we found out the dealership did not connect the tray.
I don't know. I don't even know anything about it. I'd like to get.
Wow. Yeah, now that's a good one. You see, I don't have an oven. So for me, right now, I mean, I have an oven, but it doesn't work. Let's rephrase that. I have an oven, but it doesn't work. So for me, I have to boil I would have to boil macaroni, melt Velveeta cheese or some kind of melt the cheese in. I would do Velveeta because it melts better. Or just get the jar of Velveeta and heat it up and mix it together. That works too.
The cup is standing out there. What's going on?
He's waiting for Steve to come in. I don't think that was him. Don't think that was him. We have to clean out the other car though. We do have to do that. I told him that's the other thing we have to do this weekend. So while I'm trying to get the room done, he has to try to get that car done.
What I'm hoping for.
There's a lot of trash going out of that too. What?
You gave for the little what you call it, afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
After the first one. I don't know what to do. I just wanted to take it. Oh, God.
Okay.
I don't want it that way.
But yeah, homemade macaroni and cheese is the best.
Right.
One other thing that we can make homemade, although it takes 8 hours to do it, and you have to set the mixture overnight,
Who are you talking about?
is, you know, the Mrs. T's pierogies, guys?
Who?
Well, I've got the recipe for homemade pierogies. Now that I do remember how to do. But that takes so much time.
Corey.
Because you have to actually anyway, you actually have to get the pastries done. Then you cook them, then you can freeze them, and then you can take them out and just re-cook them, reboil them, so that they so that they cook. But you can make potato and cheese, you can make onion and cheese, you can make onion and potato, you can make sauerkraut in them, all kinds of things.
Where are you getting the money for all?
What?
Where are you getting the money for all the food? Huh?
You don't buy it all at once. Not with today's prices. You don't buy it all at once, not with today's prices. I mean, I'm telling you, I did not do a very big grocery haul today. And
There we go.
it was over $100. It was like $105. But that was with the delivery fee because I got it within
Where did you go?
yeah,
Where?
I've got to get, that's what I should get is Fritos for the salad.
That picture right there.
That's what I should get is Fritos. Mm-hmm. Right now, I just have the tortilla bite-sized chips.
I don't like them.
The little bite-sized chips. Little round ones. That's what we use. Not having an oven, you have to get creative. Because you can't exactly make what you would normally make. I can't make chicken legs. which I would love to make chicken legs.
Can I make what?
I would love to be able to make chicken legs in the oven, like baked chicken legs. I used to make pieces homemade, get the crust and just make them homemade here. I can't do that anymore. I can. I just have to get the oven fixed. And we've just had to prioritize so much. I mean, we had to prioritize the air conditioner and the furnace because we need to be cool and heat before we could prioritize the oven, which the air conditioner just came on, guys. I turned it up and it's coming on again. That's how hot it is. It's a bummer. I'm sitting here, I'm bummed out. I'll have to try that. Because we love Fritos. We love our corn chips. And corn chips are diabetic friendly chips.
Where?
Because I can eat a whole snack bag, like a smaller bag of corn chips, and it'll only be 15 grams of carbs. Got no protein, got no fiber, but you got chips. You got a snack.
You tell somebody else, leave it all alone here, just take it all, go, and go and use it.
But as far as like the chips we're having the little round tortilla chips tonight, which aren't really good for my diabetes, but I really don't care. You know, that's not going to motivate me any to do the room. Although I will do the room tonight. I will work some on it. Yes, I can do that while sitting here watching TV. Last night I couldn't watch TV while I was doing the fall close. It does feel good to have the fall close out. But I'm dreading the week of Thanksgiving. It's the week of Thanksgiving, or at least before the week of Thanksgiving. I have to get some Christmas clothes out. The fall clothes will still be out when the Christmas clothes are out. I just have to get the Christmas clothes out. That won't be too bad because I don't have a lot of Christmas clothes. But I had a whole pile for Mabel over there. I had a whole pile for Hannah here. I had a whole pile that I literally had to take for Mariah and Olivia and stick them in their drawers like right away of fall clothes. I said I was debating just getting all rid of all of them and going to get new this year. They haven't had new clothes for a while. And, you know, like a new wardrobe type thing. I don't do that every year. Because I don't do tags anymore. So, but yeah, my grandmother always made her sauce homemade. And then I'll tell you what else we make homemade is chicken noodle soup. Sorry guys, my back itches. Making chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soup. My aunt used to make homemade chicken noodle soup with baked chicken every single Sunday with mashed potatoes and green beans.
Look at that over
here. Yeah.
What is it?
It's the furnace. It's the heat and the air conditioning. Now it feels cold in here because we have to have the air conditioning on off because it's that time. It's air conditioning time. I wonder something, guys. I've been checking on this company. I don't know if they sent me anything, but this company that gave me this like really insulting insulting offer for the car. What? Oh, okay. No, I don't have one. Oh, no.
I've had that one.
Oh, you can't see it.
What?
Oh, that was 110. Sorry, Deetra. This phone is like really weird. Oh, I get $30 off. There it is. Okay, guys. I'm waiting for Mom's thing.
What thing?
Okay, thank you. We've only been waiting for how many weeks for that reimbursement? The insurance company that we had on the car before we took it over, guys, has yet to give the money back. Insurance companies are horrible.
What money? I didn't take any. And
You didn't take any, Mom. It's not right. Not. So.
Somebody should have been there.
Nobody's out there, Mom. It's just somebody's driving. Anybody say? It amazes me that how much he barks and he doesn't get forced. Jeremiah Steven, come here. Come to mommy. Come here. Come to mommy, baby. Come here. Come to mommy. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a mama, baby. That's my baby. Here, I'll show you what he's doing, guys. I want to get him in here, and I want to show you him, but I don't want him to get scared because this thing comes down. Hold on, guys. I sometimes get on the floor with him. I've been on the floor today. He's right here, just to tell you. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Can you guys see him? Say hi, everybody. I love my mommy. Say I love my mommy. Say I love my mommy. Yes, I love you. Here's something else. He is something else, guys. He really is. He's happy it's Friday, too. Because that means we are all home together.
Who gets in here and keeps on taking the white out of here? I want to know.
I don't know. He keeps taking it, Mom. It's starting to get cloudy. I don't know if we're supposed to have thunderstorms or what. I know it's supposed to be, I know it was hot today. It felt more like a summer day than it does. It feels more like a summer day than it does a fall day.
So
but we will have Indian summers. We have falls within the Indian summer. But that is not until we hit our first frost. We haven't had our first frost yet. It's been cold in the morning, but not that cold. To have our first frost, it has to be down into the 30s. That would be very refreshing. That would be very, very refreshing. I can't even talk today, guys. Somebody's got a hold of my tongue. Wonder which one it is. So, we're waiting for Steve to get back here. I haven't heard anything from him. Shouldn't take him too much longer. Andy's isn't that far away. I could call Andy and ask if he's picked the car up yet. It's 3:35 and Andy's just closing in 25 minutes, so I'm hoping that he got down there.
I don't know. I couldn't even see it.
You can't
or
see it?
hear it. I had to go.
Can't hear it?
This, that, and the other, and I had to go to a company. I had to go to. I don't even want to talk about it. I just
Okay.
don't want any more of this crap anymore. I don't want.
Okay, Mom. I can't believe it's that late here, guys. It's almost 4. I can't believe it's almost 4 o'clock. It's 25 to 4. I can't believe it. I've got to get myself motivated, though. So I got to get in that mommy cave and I got to start working. Because I want to be able to give you guys the full house tour. And I can't do that until that mommy cave is done.
What did they want to do?
Everything else doesn't have to look perfect, but that mommy cave has to look perfect.
This was with your mother.
Can't look like that kind of disaster area. That closet has to look okay. Because we keep that closet door open. Although I could start closing it. It would look neater in there if I did. But then again, she couldn't get to her clothes if she wanted something different. If she wanted to pick out her clothes, she wouldn't be opening up the closet door and getting anything out. So, I don't know how you'd open up that closet door anyway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Because Steve will be home soon. And she's complaining she's hungry. So we're going to get off of here. But first, I hope Dietrich's still here. Because we are going to pray and we are going to thank God for what he did for Dietrich today. We're going to give him all the praise, honor, and glory for it. So let's just bow our heads and just thank God for what he did for Dietrich. Father, we come before your throne of grace. We thank you and we praise you that you are who you are. But we also thank you and we praise you. We come to you with grateful hearts for what you did for Dietrich, for that lump, Father, that they could not find it. Father, we thank you that by your stripes and in your name, Jesus, that you healed Dietrich, that you took that lump away. We give you all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory for it. I pray that you will just continue to touch and heal Dietrich's body today. Take that lupus rash away, we pray in the name of Jesus. We pray that by your stripes and in your name, Jesus, that lupus rash shall go away and that she will not need all these treatments that they say she needs, but that it will be completely gone long before that, and that you will do that for her as well. Now we pray, Father, that you will just be with us today. We pray that you will just bless each and every one of us tonight. We pray that you will bless our weekend and bless everything that we do. In Jesus' mighty and holy name we pray. Amen. Amen. But we are thanking God for what he did for Dietrich. So, anyway, I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us today. Thanks for being here and for hanging out and for talking about food with me. You guys know I love talking about food. We love talking about food and all kinds of things on this channel. But we're going to try the Fritos thing. Maybe not tonight because I don't have any Fritos, but we're going to try it. We have taco salad once a week. We love our taco salad in this house. So maybe I'll get Fritos and we'll do it next week. So I can get a big bag of Fritos from Walmart. Make the haystack salad. That would be cool. I could add a little bit of extra paprika to it. So anyway, I'm sitting here talking about food and I'm getting hungry. So I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by and having fun with me this afternoon. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for being part of my journey. We love you all and we will see you all tomorrow. Now I will be doing a recorded tomorrow with prayer time and with play day. Hopefully I have. See ya, Tom. I'm going to eat now. Yes, I'm going to eat, guys. I'm hungry. When Steve gets home, he's getting in the shower and we are making dinner because I am now hungry. Yeah, I know. I am now hungry. So I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful day and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging. Bye.